In an effort to promote peace and harmonious coexistence in the society, the Cardinal Onaiyekan Foundation for Peace, COFP, in collaboration with Reverend Father Boniface Nebo, a fellow of the foundation, has organized a one-day interfaith dialogue seminar in Lokogoma, Abuja. The interfaith seminar was meant to help members of the Christian and Muslim religion to live in peace and love. CTV's Tony Abba reports.
There is this saying that without peace, there can be no meaningful development, and the road to peace is usually always under construction. It is in light of this that Reverend Father Boniface Nebo, a fellow of the Cardinal Onaiyekan Foundation for Peace, COFP, organized a seminar on interfaith dialogue between Christians and Muslims on how to identify, response, and forestall warning signs of crisis in the society. Welcoming the participants, Reverend Father Boniface Nebo, the convener of the seminar, gave the essence of the program.
I am very, very happy and very, very humbled that each of you have taken time to come so that we listen and think together on how we can work together and always for peace in our community, Lokogoma. The John Cardinal Onaiyekan Foundation for Peace is a foundation, an interfaith and religious foundation that is set out with the principal and primary mission of promoting peaceful coexistence and harmonious collaboration amongst the different faiths in our country, Nigeria, in Africa, and of course, globally, that is in the world as well. What is happening here today is a seed project principally sponsored by the foundation. I am just a channel to bring it to this community. So here, there is always a link for something to come into a community. So that is just who I am.
The first guest speaker, Sheikh Nuru Khalid Mohammed, in his presentation, blamed religion for the corruption in Nigeria.
Instead of us to start becoming godly and spiritually in the churches and the mosques, the opposite is the case, that we become more materialistic in the mosques and in the church. That is why religion failed to solve our problems as people in Nigeria. We have the mosque and the church to checkmate corruption, but I'm afraid the church and the mosque is aiding corruption in an indirect approach. So it cannot be a mechanism of solving our problem, especially when crisis and conflicts are mentioned.
He further stated that we should see ourselves from the angle of common humanity and not on the basis of tribalism.
I love you because you are a human being, and you have to look at me like that. Don't look at me as Hausa. You are now reducing my position. If I'm a human being, I'm a member of all the languages.
Reverend Father Emmanuel Onamba, in his presentation, identifies silence as responsible for evil thriving in the society.
This problem that is worrying us is not worrying only Christians. So bad government is not worrying only Christians, it's also worrying Muslims. And the more we come together to condemn evil, the better it is for us. But if only the Christians are talking, and then the Muslims keep quiet, because it's a Muslim that is in charge, then corruption will continue. But when you see that things are wrong, and you are able to say it, whether it's a Muslim that is there or not, then our country will change.
Father Onamba further stated that God would have left us without diversity, but he has his own plans for creating diversity amongst us.
He mentioned it today. The Quran acknowledges that very well when he says, "Leusha Allah, lajalnakum ummatan wahida." If Allah had willed, he would have created you one people and one religion. But he didn't do that, so that in accordance with what we read before, so that you will learn to know yourselves. Diversity is the spice of life.
Various participants took turns to make comments and contributions that will promote peace in our society.
Whenever we're talking about peace, 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 I believe peace cannot exist without us coming together. And the primary basis of peace to be maintained starts from home. What you taught or you teach your children, that is what the child will take out. And the perception we give to our children, that is the perception I will look over to our religious counterparts.
God will bless the leadership of Catholic Church for initiating this. I'm a Catholic, I'm an Anglican. Yes, because the Catholic priests, they read Quran as part of their studies. Am I lying? Somebody told me that. A Christian, an Anglican, any other denomination will forbid the seat as an abomination to touch the Holy Quran. Muslims read our Bible. They read it. Our leaders, all they are interested is, they are not interested in your soul or my soul. It's the money we are bringing. If that division is not there, they will lose members. None of us became Muslim by choice, nor a Northerner by choice. It's God's design.
The convener and other participants at the event spoke to CTV News.
What comes next after a seminar like this is organized? Let the conversation continue. It is in speaking about what we face that we can really find ways to remedy the situation. And I want to appeal that all our participants today and those who are hearing my voice now, as this was to go on the various media outlets, both on television and social media, let us begin to teach social integration and through dialogue instill in our children, beginning from the family. The family is the first factor. If we have good families who understand that religion is integral to our social existence and collaboration together, we will have no issues.
This program has really touched me today, and it's a step forward to really bring peace to our hearts, first of all, to our homes, to our community, and to our country, Nigeria.
It is important for us to be using this sort of occasions, or rather this sort of workshops, periodically. Particularly, I might even say let it be quarterly for us to have this sort of sessions, bring up all even political leaders in a community, preach the essence of, peace for both religions, and let their followers know the importance of coming together to douse this sort of tensions in the country.
And the program is very wonderful. It's very important. And it's important in our day-to-day interaction, cannot be overemphasized. So the issue of interfaith dialogue is highly recognized and captured in the teaching of the Islam, to come together with the other faith to discuss issues that have to do with our coming together, peaceful coexistence within our community and society and the nation at large.
In Abuja, Tony Abba, CTV News.